This is the first used 2023 Maserati Grecale on sale, and it is a Modena spec. It only has over 1,000 miles on it. The owner or previous owner turned it in only after a month of using it, and now it's on sale again. And this pre-owned model, well, it's cheaper than you think it is. Let me tell you about the depreciation in just a moment. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video where I'm here at Maserati of Daytona Beach with the best used, pre-owned, whatever you want to call it, Maserati Grecale you're going to get. I'm telling you guys, this thing is perfect. It was only used for 1 month and it was turned back in, and now it's back on sale at this same dealership. Now I'm going to explain this whole story. I got receipts too. The Carfax will show you all the information. This is all public information from Maserati Alfa Romeo's website. And the crazy part about it is not only that this is the best used Grecale you're going to get, but this is also one of the cheapest because of depreciation, that elephant in the room. It's a real thing, and since this was previously used, it's gonna have a big depreciation hit. So you're gonna get this at a huge discount for what it is. Guys, let's talk about this. But now we have the keys and wearable wrist key of this new 2023 Grecale. Well, I say new, but it's only been used for a month. Now let me tell you guys the story, and I'll show you guys the Carfax right now live so you guys know that I'm not BSing. So, the previous owner loved the car, but could not deal with the learning curve that the technology offered because he was a very older gentleman, and I respectfully won't say his age, but he was an older gentleman and couldn't get behind the learning curve of all the new technology packed in the Grecale. Now that's obviously a good and bad thing. Obviously, you want all the new stuff in the cars, but if you're going from any other Maserati on the market that isn't an MC20 or Gran Turismo, and you're going into the Grecale, well, it's a big jump, and again, a big learning curve on all the new stuff, all the new technology. I mean, there's no gear selector. You press buttons to change your gears. So that's a big deal. So he ended up trading this in after just under a month of using it and got a Quattroporte. So again, he's still a fan of the brand. He still loves the cars, but he got into a Quattroporte because the Quattroporte carries the old design language that has a lot more physical buttons, and it's just easier to use when it comes to that technology learning curve and the layout and design. So again, it's a good and bad thing. Obviously, it's great that we have all these things in the cars, but sometimes for the older folks or the folks that are a little bit more technologically inclined, well, then it might be a little bit harder for them to learn. Now remember, I put out a full how-to Maserati Grecale. That's exactly what it's called. How-to Maserati Grecale video to show you guys how to work all the new technology in your new Grecale. So make sure you guys, if you are potential owners or current owners, go check that out just to see if there's some things you learn on how to use and function with this car. Now we're in the trunk because I wanted to pull out the Carfax on this car. All right, so you guys can see. This is the exact car we're looking at here, and you can check it. You can fact check me by the VIN and everything here for the 2023 Maserati Grecale Modena. I'm going to show you that this thing is pristine. No accidents, well-maintained vehicle, one owner, we know, personal vehicle, last owned in Florida. All right, last reported odometer reading. When it was turned in, it had 937 miles on it. Under 1,000 miles, guys. Under 1,000 miles, and you know, they only had it for a month. So there you go. So it shows you when it was turned in and the reporting tools and everything there, year purchase, type of owner, all that stuff. Again, this is public information on their website. You can just click on the Carfax icon and get all of this. All right, so I just wanted to show you no structural damage, no loss damage, no airbag deployment, none of this stuff. This is a pristine vehicle, and it should be under that type of mileage and time use. But I wanted to make sure you guys saw for sure that this was actually a thing, and that, you know, it wasn't any kind of scuffs or scratches that were, you know, I guess, reported. So there's that. All right, so now that we have that, let's go around this spec because we don't necessarily have the sticker, the original sticker. I couldn't find it. It's not on the website, but I do know what the sale price was because it was sold here. Now I'm going to tell you guys, this is a $92,000 plus Maserati Grecale Modena. All right, $92,000 plus. I'm going to tell you what it's on sale for at the end of the video, and then you guys will be like, whoa, okay, I need to get into this. If I'm trying to get into Grecale, this is the way to go right here. This one here is pristine and the price is right. So now once I go over these options, you'll be able to even go to the configurator yourself and kind of tally it up so you guys can see how everything is priced as well. But with that said, Neo Tempesta paint, $800 paint right here, done in that metallic flake. Looks beautiful, and it just rained last night, so it's gonna have some little, like, you know, spots and stuff from the rain, but you can see how beautiful that paint looks. It's very reminiscent of Neo Rebelle. All right, so you do have that. The Modena spec will give you the gloss black front lip. It is not in the same Neo Tempesta paint, so keep that in mind. All right, same front fascia you're used to on all Grecales, with the vertical slats on the sides and the big intakes with the mesh grille as well. You also have the vertical blades here done in black, so you know that that's a Modena spec. All right, and then you have the big trident with the level 280 AS. Now you also have your Maserati insignia, your tail lights, your headlights right there with the LEDs. We'll have those on, all illuminated in just a moment. Coming along to the wheels, 20-inch ether wheels. It's pronounced differently in Italian. I'm using the US translation, or English translation, because, you know, I'm not good at my Italian. Rosso for the calipers, Brembo brakes, white script, and we have Goodyear tires here. All right, now, Modena badge there, letting you know what spec we're rocking with. And the portholes done in aluminum with black as well. And then coming along to the side, you'll see the gloss black window moldings. You'll see we do have the big panel roof up there as well. All right, looks good. The Modenas also give you the black trident, and then you can see the aluminum handles for the door. All right, we'll take a step back and look at it from this angle. Looks really good. Then we'll come along to the rear, boomerang tails. The tail lamps feed it to the reverse lights to go all the way across with the script there. You also have black exhaust tips, quad exhaust, 2 on each side, and the shark fin rear diffuser. So pretty good on the outside, right? It's pretty, you know, I guess I want to say a standard Modena spec for the most part. You know, the big thing to take away is the $800 Neo Tempesta paint and the panoramic roof. Just in case you're not familiar with what's under the hood of the Grecale Modena, you know, this is a middle trim level spec, so we're getting still that same L4 2-liter, but we do have a 325 horsepower setup for all-wheel drive, and we have a 0 to 60 in 5 seconds flat with a top speed of 149 miles per hour. Keep in mind, this is very Alfa Romeo-esque with the engine cover and the strut bar going across, because we're still on that Giorgio platform, famous for the Alfa Romeo Stelvio and Giulia. A great platform to be on, but this is not a direct, you know, I guess, derived engine from the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, as we do have also a mod hybrid setup that will help us with torque and filling in those gaps when it comes to driving dynamics. So we do have all of that. I guess we should give it a cold start and then let it warm up and give it some blips, right? Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up. Once you give the video a like, it helps grow the channel, and I get more opportunities to get more beautiful used Grecales like this one here behind me here today. Now, when it comes to fuel, 25, 22, 29. All right, 25 city and highway, 22 city, 29 for the highway. It's pretty standard for the 4 cylinders, so there we are. We also have the same sort of space as we do in the Stelvio. So, you know, we're looking around 55 cubic feet with all seats folded down. You do see that we do have our vent shades here. We do have our fuse box over there. Our carpets here. We do have accessories, which lets you know that we have this. Then we have the accessories package on there, which I believe is like 450 bucks. So that adds to your options here as well. So you do get the accessories pack. And then underneath, you will see the tire inflate kit. You will see a tow hook, screwdriver. You will see the battery stored underneath. You know how they do it with Alfa. It's the same thing here with Maserati. So same as far as the space. You get everything you need as far as practicality and everything in the back, privacy. And then you can close and lock your Grecale trunk just like that. So now let's go check out the interior, because you're gonna see a lot of options shine in here. Yeah, Rosso Nero for the leathers. You can see the chevron pattern sport seats, the big panel roof there, black panel wood trim, Sonos Faber sound system, all upgraded. I mean, wow, look at this spec. So you guys can see where some of that money has gone. Now, with the seats, you can see, again, chevron pattern. They are heated and cooled seats, or heated and ventilated. All right, you can see that you do also have extra thigh support. Not only do you have that, but you can adjust the bolsterings on the side of the sport seats in the comfort screen that will make these either tighter or looser to fit around your body. That's really cool. Now, stepping inside, we're gonna have to see what else we got in here. Let's fire it up. All right, here we are. So a lot of this stuff is gonna be standard, and then some of it is gonna be added. One thing I wanna check for is using the menu button there. Oh, yep, there it is. Head-up display. So head-up display is here, which means we definitely do have the tech assistance package, driver assistance functions here. All right, so that means level 2 ADAS. We have wireless charger here, USB 2.0, USB-C, the cup holders here, armrest here with the 12-volt DC down in there. You guys can see it. We have 33 inches of real estate when it comes to the screen, which is why I can see you can get it, overwhelmed. Again, I have a full video on how to work all of this stuff in here. Make sure you guys check that out for an in-depth look at all of what we have here today. I really wanted to just come in here really quickly to show you guys that this is all adding up when it comes to the price, and it shows you how much you're saving for your discount. But with that said, it's a lot of screen real estate, it's a lot of new buttons, it's a lot of learning curve as far as your menu controls and hands-free over here, your driver assistance controls, your drive mode selector here. That's something new for everybody. You don't know that your start-stop button is here. You might try to turn that instead of press it. I mean, lots of things. You change gears by these buttons here. Everything like your lights, your HVAC here, your ambient lighting, your radio controls where you can mute or turn up and down your radio controls there, parking sensors, hill descent, start, stop, clock, all that is in here in this comfort screen. All right, so again, this is something that it might be a learning curve for a lot of people, and it's okay. Maserati did a big upgrade. They went with the older stuff for a while, and then they said, no, we're going all in, and we're gonna change this thing up for the better, and it's either all or nothing, and they went all. And now we have all of this new equipment. I mean, you guys know the Uconnect 5 infotainment, which is through Stellantis, so you see that in a lot of Stellantis products. So this is pretty fluent. This has been very established when it comes to everything that Maserati has had to offer the past couple of years using Uconnect 5, and what Stellantis has been doing with it for the past several years. So with that, this is very familiar, but a lot of the other stuff might not be, so keep that in mind. But yeah, we got a lot here. Paddle shifters. I mean, look at it, guys. We have a loaded spec. It looks so good. It's pristine in here. Again, I want to show you the condition of the spec, so you know, again, that we're not playing around when it comes to actually the quality of this particular car, because again, it hasn't been used much, but it still takes a hit on the price, even though it's in perfect condition. So I do want to show you really quick as well. And again, take a look at the seating so you know that it's not all messed up or anything like that. I do want to show you that in the rear, we do also have the climate control, 4-way climate control, USB-C and USB 2.0 as well down there. And then the chevron pattern seats here as well. Same flavors. If I can pull that down, you can see we do also have our cup holders and everything there. Same on the door handles as well. Not door handles, door paneling as well. Leather for both. I mean, black panel wood, the Sonos Faber sound system. I mean, this is just a great overall spec. This is pristine, and you guys are gonna flip. One last thing before we check out the price, gotta look at those switchback LEDs so you can see those all illuminated. Look really good. Maserati insignia and Trident in there as well. Nice little touches. Details, details, details. And turn indicator on the side view mirror, and then the boomerang tails in the rear look just as good for the Grecale. All right, now let's not play around. Let's get to that price. What are we looking at when it comes to what this Grecale costs? Now, you guys probably realize I was avoiding this side of the car. That's for good reason, because that's where the dealership sticker is. And we're looking at $81,877. I told you guys this sticker, and you can do the options yourself and what you saw here and put it in a configurator, and you will get 92,000 plus, and that's after the destination charge of $11.95, I believe, and a $300 preparation delivery. It should be $92,000 plus. Okay, you got to make sure you add that. And now we're looking at $81,877, but that's not it, because yes, that is a $10,000 depreciation and $10,000 discount for you guys. Also, if you were to go to Maserati's website, and I will do that right now. I'm going to open up the truck. Again, I'm going to do this live. If you were to go to their website, they have it listed on their website for under that price. All right, guys, I'm opening this up as I do this. They have it listed for $79,984. This exact car. You can see the VIN numbers and everything add up. Exact car you're looking at right here. So that's $12,000 if you go for the online price, guys. $10,000 to $12,000 for depreciation and for a sale for you guys. Now, when I say depreciation, I mean it in the best way possible, because again, you're able to save money on this car and not necessarily spend that money just because somebody used it for a month and couldn't get adjusted to the technology. You are benefiting from something like this big time. And cars like that are going to be hard to find, where someone would just turn it in and get a quattroporte because they couldn't get adjusted to the technology. So again, I'm using this as a shout out to you guys. If somebody wants a Grecale with this kind of spec, you can save $10,000 to $12,000. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. Now again, I want to show you guys that you do have the dealer warranty here. All right. And this exact same car that we saw on the Carfax with 937 for the miles, same VIN number, same everything, and all your options, well, not all of them, but a list of options and everything is here. So again, if you want to find out more information, definitely hit up Maserati Alpha Male of Daytona Beach. But this is legit. This is the best used one you're gonna get for the reason why it was turned in and for the price it is being sold at. I'm blown away by this. If I could, I would. Let me tell you that. So you could potentially save $10,000 to $12,000 on this Maserati Grecale Modena. The trolls are gonna be loving this one because the depreciation has spoken. Just over 1,100 miles, just over a month, or just under actually a month of being used, and it is here on sale, loaded up, pristine condition, and you get that big of a discount, this big of a sale. I had to come get this before it was gone, but if you guys want to inquire on it, you know how to do it. So with that said, what do you guys think about the hit that the Maserati Grecale took for this Modena flavor? Drop those comments down below, and if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Giving the video a like will help get it up in rankings, more people can see it, and we'll have a bigger discussion on this pre-owned Maserati Grecale Modena taking a $10,000 to $12,000 hit. Now with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down in the description below. I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and my Patreon, just in case you guys want to donate an extra $1 or $2 to the channel. Appreciate that love, guys. Thank you so much. You guys can also check out the Rise merch and social media links down in the description below. Now make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell just so you guys don't miss a video. Now with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Rise video. Peace.